And we're back. This time we have a Protoss player, finally! The might of the Protoss. And here we go. In the bottom left of World of Sleepers LE, playing as the red Protoss it is from clan HØST, DarkVorazun. Are we gonna see Dark Templar? Hopefully we will. And her opponent in the top right, playing as Zerg, in the blue from SCSwarm it is, Life Finds a Way. A low growth pylon into a gateway. No crazy cannon rush, sadly, but if you want DTs, it's better not to cannon rush. On the other side, oh, that probe is pretty quick, maybe trying to scare the Zerg player a little bit. Or maybe just trying to scout for early pull, and there is no early pull at all. This OV will stay at home to check for any cannons and pylons and anything. But there is no such thing. As we all know, Protoss players are the best macro players. They never cheese. Only the Zerg players are the cheesiest of them all. Look at that, see? Second Nexus. Before Cyber, so very much standard. On the other side, the same thing. Hatch, gas pool. Into third base as well. Macro, so beautiful, yet so boring sometimes. There is just nothing happening at the moment. Even the probe, where is it? Even the scouting probe hasn't been attacked at all. At all! It's just running around and looking everywhere and seeing everything. The first real army unit for DarkVorazun. Hold on. Hold on. How does DarkVorazun have two? Okay, never mind. So the first unit that actually shoots will be a Stalker, a little bit more defensive, and there is a Stargate. I believe DarkVorazun didn't delay the Warp Gate, also took a Stalker, so this Stargate was a little bit late. But it still has a lot of potential. It's Stargate after all. The probe finally dying. Oh my goodness, that was brutal. These queens are just ruthless. Let's see what will be the choice for DarkVorazun from the Stargate. An Oracle, okay. So first Oracle on the way. On the other side for the Zerg we have a Roach Warren, getting also gases in the natural, starting the lair. No spores just yet, but it's not too late at all, and queens are good even on their own. And there's quite a lot of them. Let's see, 4 queens already and 1 more in production. So the Oracle is out and it will move across the map immediately. It was followed by a Twilight Council as well as 2 gateways. And let's see how much damage can this Oracle deal. 2 queens are already firing at it, and the third one will join the party. And oh no, that's a risky move. And oh, 16 HP. Don't go there. Why would you go there, losing the Oracle for just a little bit of scouting information? Not the best deal. You want to keep your Oracles alive, if not to deal damage, to scout at least. So yeah, as I said, queens are good. Queens are very good. Now there are 3 adepts moving across the map, trying to maybe find some damage. Because the Oracle didn't do any. There is one more just finishing. And a Phoenix queued up, possibly to kill Overlords. And let's see. So these adepts haven't killed a drone. They will kill a queen though, which might even be better than a couple of drones. We'll get one and nothing more. So Life finds a way, doing a good job defending, and oh my goodness, of course it's a Nidus. And we will probably see a ton of roaches being made. There is no robo, if I'm correct. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there is no robo whatsoever. There are no immortals. There are chargeless. I mean, they will have charge soon. But I would love to see some immortals against these roaches. Oh no. This is pretty bad for DarkVorazun, also getting the third. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is there any vision though? I don't see any overlords. The second oracle will do a little bit more. Oh no, it's even worse than I thought. It's the swarm host, Nidus. Oh, disgusting. Anyway, as I was saying, the second oracle revealing every single structure in here besides the infestation pit. So, seems like DarkVorazun won't know about the swarm hosts for a while. Hold on. Swarm hosts are under the infestation pit, right? I'm pretty sure that's the structure you need. Anyway, a few swarm hosts are now out. A second Stargate will be the choice for DarkVorazun. Storm halfway done. A few Templars already out and accumulating energy, so there will be Storm waiting. There are also stasis traps, and it seems like the infestation pit, or rather swarm hosts, or the infestation pit, have been scouted, or maybe the Nidus was the thing that initiated the response. Because there are shield batteries and cannons being made in this third base. This hero Zealot will scout the Nidus and the swarm hosts. It's actually, oh no, a bunch of the locusts will land on the Zealot, and 3 of them, actually might get a few probes, but no focus fire even. So that was a failed attack. The roaches also will start falling to the chargeless. No kiting from Life finds a way, and it may be a little tough, although there's not that much ready here for the Protoss player. So when these roaches unfreeze, it will still be a little tough to hold it. This Archon getting very low, and it will fall right now. Finally, a couple Templar arriving. They have Storm, but the chargeless will be enough. There was a lot lost for the Protoss player though, and look at that. The second wave of locusts will deal more damage. It won't kill the Stargate, but a few probes, 5 probes, have fallen. And on the other side we see nothing else but units. We see Hydras. There is a lurker then started, and 98 against 41 supply, even in ZvP. Wait, what? Wait, what? There are 2 additional Templar archives in production. Like there is one. Okay, the one was lost. I thought he just wants 3 just to be sure, but no. So just 2 Templar archives will finish soon. fleet beacon as well, so investing in a lot of tech in a very bad time, I think, because this many units. Well, Storm can be the saving grace. Oh, the stasis trap just expired. That's a very, very unfortunate timing, and look at that. Life finds a way, splitting his army, getting the swarm host towards the 4th base, and we'll just kill it with a bunch of locusts. While this army is fighting over here, but Storm against Hydras is great, and there's not many roaches in this army. Oh my goodness. Oh no, these storms. Okay, yeah, I said storms can be the saving grace, and they are. Even these swarm hosts, I don't think can deal enough damage here. Especially with the Void Ray and the whole army even coming back. So they will kill a bunch of Templar. Ooh, that was a nice pick-off here for the Zerg player, but look at that. So many swarm hosts will now die to this air army and a bunch of zealots. Carriers. So Golden Armada will arrive on just 3 bases. Meanwhile, more and more Hydras are being made. The Lurker then has finished, but no Lurkers just yet. And I don't think that's enough Hydras. Okay, they will get this Void Ray. It's huge. Against Swarm Hosts, Void Rays are really, really useful. So this one Void Ray was pretty important. It will be replaced very, very soon by another one though. The Lurker Burrow being researched and Spire starting. So our Zerg player wants to go into late game and oh my goodness, 18 drones. Decides to just, oh finally there are 2 lurkers. So Life finds a way, decides that it's a good time to just harass a little bit, but macro behind it, and the lurkers will be very, very helpful in this engagement, actually. Extremely helpful. This one carrier will help a lot, but these lurkers? Is there an observer on the map even? Oh my goodness, there are no observers whatsoever. Not even the Oracle. The Oracle has died. Good that you have 2 Templar Archives, because this one will die. And these lurkers are just gonna stutter step slowly towards this base. Oh yeah, there's no Robo even. Oh, this is very terrible. You have to Chrono Boost out an Oracle. These lurkers will just kill everything, literally everything. Okay, so seems like DarkVorazun wants to just finish the game right here, right now, instead of trying to save the base. But yeah, just a bunch of lurkers will defend literally everything, and the Hydras can just kill all this air. There is not much air in here. Oh no. Storm it. There is storm somewhere, right? Oh my god, this is so bad. 44 Zerglings in the production tab. Oh no. There we go, a storm landing, but only on one of these lurkers, and they will just keep going. Oh, nice pick out here with the Phoenix, and oh, the second one will not land, and no. Oh no, the probes. The probes. The probes will start dying. 2 probes. Oh no. Pull them, please. Please. The pull won't happen, and 10 probes are already fallen and more ready to die. On the other side, Life finds a way, just macros. Look at this massive army. Lurkers underneath. Greater Spire on the way, and 7 Corruptors also finishing right now. This base. Oh, finally the cannon will save DarkVorazun. And there's finally a Robo starting. I would still love to see an Oracle. It will be very, very helpful in any future engagements. But yeah, Life finds a way, is ahead in every possible way. Worker count, army count, upgrades, literally everything, and oh, this is brutal. Banelings morphing right out of this 4th base to kill even more probes. This Zergling is also getting a lot of value. 3 probes for just a bunch of Zerglings. Meanwhile, 7 Broodlords at the same time. Lurkers underneath. This is an army of doom without tempests. And there are none. There is a lot of storm, so it will be definitely helpful, but there is not a single tempest out. Finally, there will be an observer. So that's at least that. But still, I don't see a way for DarkVorazun to win this game at the moment. It may change, for sure, but for now, to me it seems like a lost game. Finally starting +2 attack. Long after the Zerg got his +3. Oh no. Oh no. The Banelings, well, they killed a bunch of Zealots, but not getting much. Oh my goodness. 10 Infestors, literally every single OP unit. Okay, no, that's a joke. That's a joke. Don't kill me, Zerg players. No, no, don't kill me. But yeah, Broodlords, Lurkers, Infestors, Hydras, pretty much every single unit from the tech tree. We had even Swarm host Nidus. Meanwhile, a fleet beacon being rebuilt. It has been lost in one of the battles that happened. You also see +1 air and +2 ground weapons. Life finds a way, keeping the pressure. I'm sending banelings to a couple of the bases, and oh, 9 probes died, and look at that. 1 HP on these. Oh my goodness, 1 HP on each one of these 6 probes. It could have been 6 more probes if just one hit landed better. A few Banes sacrificing themselves into the Nexus. It seems like Life Finds a Way will slowly start moving across the map as he pushes the creep around the bottom towards the Protoss side of the map. More Banes trying to kill the structures, failing at it miserably. A small charge lot run by in perfect time. Oh my goodness, to get a kill even on this base. There are 2 lurkers in this one. Oh, well, they will move up. Oh no, the drone actually pulling them towards the lurkers. Very, very lucky for Life Finds a Way, because there's nothing to defend in this base, but there are 2 lurkers right here in position already. Finally, we see carrier production starting again. But I would love to see Tempests. I saw 2 Stargates being produced. There they are not doing anything at the moment. They could be producing Tempests. Tempests are good units if used right. +3 attack for the Protoss just started. Soon we will probably also see +2 for the air. And finally, there we go. There we go. He's listening to me. Good job. 2 Tempests at a time out of these 2 additional Stargates. A bunch of Zealots trying to get some more kills on the drones and getting a bunch. But this very, very scary Zerg army will now attack. The Hydras and Zerglings seem to stay back at the moment. But the Broods and Infestors alone can deal a ton of damage, and as I said, there is no Tempest just yet, so only Storm. A wall of infested Terrans will get destroyed by Storm, but the Broods will just, yeah, hold everything back, and now the usage will be important. How both players will use their armies is very, very important. Because both of these armies are extremely powerful late game armies. But it all depends on the usage. Oh, huge storms on the infested Terrans. There is still some energy left on the infestors. The Broods are still alive. Oh, this is a risky move out for the Protoss player. And yeah, a bunch of Archons will be lost. some big fungals on all these air units, but it will not be enough to stop this army from advancing just yet. A lot of infested Terrans dying to these storms, and it seems like the Protoss player defends very well. And when he was behind, I was saying that he was behind, and I saw no way of winning, but I also said that it may change, and while the bank for the Zerg player is huge, it might not be enough against the Golden Armada with the support of some Stalkers and Archons in Storm. And now the Golden Armada moves out across the map. This base is very vulnerable. The army is way out of position, right on the other side of the map, and this base is just dead. No recall for the Zerg player, definitely a design fault. And oh no, so many drones being transferred will die to this army. A lot of Banelings and a bunch of Hydralisks will try to get something done, but all these Archons and the Stalkers don't really die to Banelings. Finally, the Broodlords and Infestors are in position to defend. 9 more Infestors on the way as well, and this Protoss army will indeed move back. Oh, catching all these Templar would be huge. Look how much energy they have. Some of them don't even have bars because they are full on energy. 200 energy. That's huge. Sneaky Infestors. A bunch of Hydras trying to deal some damage, not finding it, but freeing up supply for more Infestors. And uh-oh, here it comes, another attack from the Zerg player. A bunch of infested Terrans trying to bait Storm, and ooh, huge neural parasites, but the Storms, oh, barely alive. All these Infestors were barely alive. I'm not sure. I mean, the Zerg will lose this fight, but I'm not sure who really won it long term because of this huge bank, and because infested Terrans aren't really that important units, and a lot of interceptors have been lost in this battle. "12 Corruptors and 20 Zerglings on the way for the Zerg. Meanwhile, the Protoss remaxing on Void Rays, so actually a good choice against the Corruptors. The infested Terrans, ooh, we'll get a bunch of probes for free. Nicely done here, and maybe even a cannon or two. Well, nope, no focus fire, but let's see, these armies might clash in the middle of the map now. Again, oh, catching a lot of these Stalkers and an Archon, but the Storms on the Infestors are huge, so many Infestors dying. The Storms on the Corruptors as well, and everything pretty much. So much Storm still left. And seems like the Protoss player will win this fight, but the Broodlords are in a great position. And DarkVorazun won't be able to kill them just yet. A ton of Infestors dying though. Look at that. What? Okay, well, life finds a way, GG's out. I guess seeing that he has it no longer has a gas bank, he just thought he lost too much. Well, I think that was a little too early, that all these lurkers were also chilling in the base. If he could attack with them, kill all the Templar and the Archons. Oh well, definitely a good game, and DarkVorazun coming back from a pretty bad position and winning the game. I am surprised. I am very surprised, as you can probably hear. Good game indeed.